In response to a widely circulated and unsettling video depicting a man injecting an unknown substance into young coconuts, Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Alfred Prospere, issued a stern warning against such practices. Although the origin of the footage remains unclear, he emphasized that tampering with food intended for human consumption is unacceptable and poses serious health dangers, including potential harm or death.
Any food that is available for human consumption, I do not believe and I do not think it is correct or right for anybody to inject any substance into it that may cause harm or death. As to what the person was doing, I am not sure.
The footage shows small, immature coconuts being injected with an unidentified substance, sparking outrage among local coconut vendors and consumers. Minister Prosper highlighted that because the coconuts are at a delicate developmental stage, any harmful substances introduced could significantly impact consumer health.
I could tell from the size of the coconuts, they're very young. And if the coconut had gotten to a mature stage, it would have inside what we call a hard shell that no chemical would have been able to penetrate. But because of the size, I rather suspect the shell was still very immature, very fragile. And if it is any dangerous substance, it can have an effect on health.
The shocking act has deeply unsettled vendors across the island.
I displeased with it. It's not nice.
That's your first time ever seeing something like that?
Yes, that's the first time, and it is not good. It is not nice. I do not like it.
Coconut Growers Cooperative President Kenneth Daniel echoed these concerns, condemning the act as highly unethical.
I was very disturbed about it because we are trying to market the coconuts and we have quite a few vendors buying it. And if the consumer sees what's going on, the first thing that they come to mind is, oh boy, I'm not going to buy coconuts again, I will say. But my fear is that we have to work on this thing quickly because it's unethical. And if anybody knows who is doing that, let us know so we can take the correct steps.
The Coconut Growers Cooperative President also reassured the public that if a toxic substance were injected, the coconut would likely abort and fall from the tree before reaching consumers. Nonetheless, he urged vendors to remain vigilant by inspecting coconuts for discoloration or abnormalities in the husk prior to sale. Consumers are increasingly uneasy and are calling for stricter monitoring of food safety practices. Authorities are now urging anyone with information about such activities to come forward to ensure public safety. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.